Hi guys, it's Nikki with Nikki Speaks, and I am back with another video. We'll be getting into Atlanta Falcons rookie player James Pearce Jr. and his assault on his WNBA girlfriend. But before we do, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So, on yesterday, news broke that NFL player James Pearson Jr. was arrested and charged after a dispute involving his ex WNBA player Rickea Jackson. Now, these two dated in college and all the way through his draft to the Atlanta Falcons. And what's crazy is it sounds like there were actually signs before he was even drafted in the first round by the Atlanta Falcons. So, a Cleveland Browns reporter, Corey Kinnan, he claimed in March of last year that Pierce had the worst character report of any player in the 2025 class, which provided NFL scouts with a dilemma given his clear talent. So, it sounds like he was really, really talented, but a lot of the scouts noticed that there were some issues when it came to his character. And there was even an unnamed offensive line coach who claimed it frightened him. All of this was during the draft and the recruiting period before anyone even drafted him. And to top it all off, this was not his first arrest. He also had an arrest in December of 2023. It was supposed to be a traffic stop, but it ended up with him not even obeying the orders of the arresting officer. And reports from that particular incident shows where he was driving about 63 miles per hour in a 35 mile per hour zone in a vehicle with an expired tag. He was also accused of driving with a suspended license. After being told to get out of the car several times, he was arrested and charged with speeding. And what's so disturbing about all of this is his infractions didn't stop there. After he was drafted by the Atlanta Falcons in training camp, he got into scuffles with teammates. He got into a scuffle with Matthew B. as well as Leonard Floyd. And these weren't just regular scuffles. One of these ended with his teammate's helmet being coming off, as well as the coach having to get in between them. And so this was a sign, in my opinion, just with his past and then with his current aggression, that should have been a sign. Well, fast forward to yesterday, and he completely goes off the deep end. He's arrested and charged after a dispute involving his ex WNBA player Rickea Jackson. And again, the details, in my opinion, are so disturbing. And what's so crazy about this one is the fact that it sounds like she did everything right. She may have noticed signs, she may have noticed the aggression. We don't know. What we do know is that she was no longer in a relationship with him. And it sounds like she had some sort of maybe stalking. She had already reported him to the police for stalking, but on yesterday, he was accused of intentionally crashing his Lamborghini into her car multiple times, trying to stop her from getting to a police station. That's attempted murder. Crashing your car into her car, she is lucky to be alive at this point. And he was so belligerent that even when the police officers came in contact with him, it took a total of 7 officers, 7, to actually subdue him and get handcuffs on him. I am going to show the footage of that at the end of this video, but I wanted to detail all of the instances in which I feel like his behavior was just overlooked for the sake of his talent and bringing that talent to a team in order to make money and in order to further that team. I feel like they overlooked a lot. And it sounds like this young lady, it sounds like Rakia did everything that she was supposed to do in this instance. And I am just really, really thankful and grateful that she's still here because this could have been a totally different outcome. I mean, it sounds like he wasn't even in his right mind during all of this because who in their right mind would attack a defenseless woman and then turn around and attack the police who are trying to help that defenseless woman. So he couldn't have been in his right mind at the time, but at any rate, he is currently in jail, no bail. And the Atlanta Falcons have issued a statement, and this is what their organization is currently saying. We are aware of an incident involving James Pearce Jr. in Miami. We are in the process of gathering more information and will not have any further comment on an open legal matter at this time. Now, the NFL has not spoken out, but the NFL has a domestic violence policy where they can supersede this and just decide to totally cut him from the league. Now, if they do that, then that's fully removing him from the league altogether. It sounds like the Atlanta Falcons are trying to see what type of charges he's going to be brought up on. Look, he assaulted policemen, and I just don't see them taking it easy on him at all with this. But again, prayers to Rickea and her family. I can't even imagine what she went through any of this. I am just glad that I feel like the media is kind of handling this in a delicate way because although we know the victim's name, we know it's Rickea, we don't know a lot about the circumstances surrounding the incident with her, the physicality of it. So, again, we don't know what state she's in. We don't know what type of physical injuries she has. So, again, prayers to her in that sense. And I am going to go ahead and let you guys take a look at the video of the police apprehending James, and you guys drop your comments down in the comment section, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video.